The NYPD is reviewing its DNA database. Thousands of the samples were collected secretly and include people who are no longer considered suspects in violent crimes.
Today, department top brass defended its policies. CBS 2's Aundrea Cline-Thomas has more.
Investigators collected DNA evidence from at least 300 men in the 2016 murder of jogger Karina Vetrano in Howard Beach. Chanel Lewis was convicted of her murder last year. Still, the DNA profiles of the other men, who are no longer suspects, remain in a database that's utilized to provide leads in other crimes.
This is an investigative tool that has helped us make this one of the safest big cities in the country.
That tool received an onslaught of criticism from city council members.
The government shouldn't be stealing its citizens' DNA. Even if they don't arrest you, even if you don't match the evidence in the case they suspect you of, you will still go into a database.
The database has the genetic codes of 32,000 people who are or were suspects in violent crimes. Of them, more than 1,500 are juveniles, and police said at least half of the samples were collected secretly without consent.
Individuals are duped into drinking from a water bottle or smoking a cigarette in a station house, which is then tested.
In an effort to reform its policies, the NYPD is purging the DNA profiles that are more than 2 years old and have not provided any hits. Consent forms will provide more details, and parents or guardians of juveniles will be notified before DNA is collected. The state also has a DNA database, but it's governed by different rules. It only includes people who have been convicted of felonies and other violent crimes, and it does not include juveniles. The NYPD stresses its practices are legal. Critics call it genetic stop and frisk. Now the city council is considering laws to provide more oversight. At City Hall, Aundrea Cline-Thomas, CBS 2 News.
The medical examiner's office oversees the database, and you can contact that agency to find out if they have your DNA profile.